What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Lyle, and today you get to find out with me if I'm autistic. But first, I'm gonna get dabbed out of my mind. One more just to make sure the test results are right. I already know what some of y'all are thinking, and that's it. We don't even have to take the test, that you can already see that I'm autistic. But let's take the test anyway. I'm blasted out of my mind. Let's get to it. Please read each statement below and choose the answer that best fits your experiences during social interactions. I am a sympathetic person. I think some of these answers should have maybes because sometimes it depends on the person. If it's a completely innocent person and they're going through things, yes, I'm a sympathetic person. So I'm going to say true now. I don't know about when I was young. I was probably an asshole when I was young. So I'm just going to say true now. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversations. True now and when I was young. I say hello to my little friend. That's all I do. That's how I talk. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly, and I'm not aware of it. Yes, let's just move on. I feel like I'm acing this test, bro. I don't know which way we're acing it, but I feel like we're nailing it. I often don't know how to act in social situations. Where do I put my hands? Sometimes I feel really awkward. So, I guess true now and when I was young. We're killing it out here, baby. I can put myself in other people's shoes. I doubt it when I was young. Probably an asshole kid. I don't know. When I was young, it's just a haze to me now at this age in my life. It's just all yeah, it's probably like early onset Alzheimer's or something, you know? I thought this next one said I have a heart on. I'm like, yeah, how'd you know, quiz? This test is so exciting. I have a hard time figuring out what some phrases mean. Like, you are the apple of my eye. No, I feel like I get stuff like that. I only like to talk to people who share my special interest. Kinda. It's definitely not never true. You know what I mean? Like, it's let's go with it. I focus on details rather than the overall ideal. I do. I like overanalyze stuff. I do it with jokes and everything. Sometimes I mess my jokes up because of that. Like I just get too anal. Yeah, baby. I always notice how food tastes in my yeah. It's more important to me than how it tastes. Yeah, both. Like I can't eat onions, I can't eat tomatoes. I like everything that's made out of tomatoes, but like the texture of tomatoes messes me up in my mouth. Texture's way more important than taste. I miss my best friends or family when we were apart for a long time. Yes, absolutely. I miss you, friends I haven't seen in a long time because I'm so busy with comedy, out here grinding for the masses. Sometimes I offend others by saying what I'm thinking, even if I don't mean to. Yeah, like I got a friend that's a radio DJ, and when I met him, like the first thing I told him was like, I don't really listen to radio anymore, but it's nice to meet you. And then I went on to explain how nobody listens to radio anymore because we all got like Spotify and YouTube and, you know, all that good stuff, Apple Music. So yeah. I was just saying what I meant. I only like to think and talk about a few things that interest me. I mean, kinda, yeah. I'll be getting bored when you talk about something that I don't want to hear about. I'm just like, I don't care about you working on your car and how many horsepower it's got and how many touchdowns Elton John scored last Sunday. I don't care. But if you're my friend, I'll pretend I care. Okay? But I don't. I don't care. I have been told that I am clumsy or uncoordinated. When I first got introduced to things with wheels, like bicycles and skateboards and roller skates and all that good stuff, I fell and busted up stuff on so many of them that my parents were terrified of me getting my driver's license because they just knew once I got a car, I would be dead. Luckily, you can be pretty clumsy and drive a car pretty good, guys. Others consider me odd or different. Well, you know, I don't think we should allow others to judge us and put us in a box or something, but I like to copy the way certain people speak and act. It helps me appear more normal. I did this when I was young. When I was young, I liked to copy people and stuff because I thought it was cool, or I thought they was cool, so if I acted like them, I'd be cool. Turns out I wasn't cool, so I just had to be me, be comfortable in the skin you're in. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me. To some extent, it's not an act per se, but I filter myself a whole lot. Like if I was natural and just said everything is on my mind every time I thought it, people would think I was insane. So I don't. I get high. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, wait. I get highly confused when someone interrupts me and I'm talking about something I'm very interested in. I get highly confused? Yeah, like, why the f are you interrupting me? I'm talking right now, bro. Like, can't you see? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? So yeah, I do get confused. Who you think you are? I like having a conversation with several people. For instance, around a dinner table, at school, or at work. I do, but sometimes it can get overwhelming for me. Sometimes, like, my battery drains out and I just have to get out of social situations. But I do enjoy it sometimes when you're laughing and stuff. I'm gonna say true now and when I was young, but not always. I don't like the way it's going. I feel like we're failing. I take things too literally, so I often miss what people are trying to say. I do take things too literally. We were talking about this the other day. Like, I think people are like talking crazy to me, so I have an outburst back toward them and then they explain themselves. So I'm like, oh, my bad. I don't know about when I was young. So it is very difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous. Yeah. I'm just thinking of like some girlfriends who I've made jealous by like talking to other people and being friendly with them, and I had no clue until like way later. So yeah, bad at it. Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin. True now when I was young. Like fleece is one that I can name right off the bat that I can't wear it. The person I'm dating can't wear it. I don't know, man. It's like my skin's crawling all over me when I feel it on my skin. So yeah, I have bad texture issues. I have never wanted or needed to have what other people call an intimate relationship. I don't know what that's really asking. You know, I'd like to ask Dr. Phil. But if it comes right down to it, like, am I completely happy alone and don't feel like if I live the rest of my life without somebody that it'd be fine? Yeah, true. Is it difficult for me to start and stop a conversation? I need to keep going until I'm finished. Yeah, I'm gonna get my point across. I'm gonna get my, yeah, you damn right. Shit, don't interrupt me. We done talked about this. The phrase, I've got you under my skin, makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, it makes my skin crawl. I don't know why. I thought it was because of scary movies and stuff. Like, I think I've seen a movie called Under the Skin. No, there's a new one called Under the Skin too. Beneath the Skin, something of that sort. There was a scary movie and I thought it was because of that, but maybe not. Sometimes the sound of a word or a high-pitched noise can be painful to my ears. There's some noises that do it, but never a word. There's even like sometimes songs when people be listening to a system and there's certain tones in like songs that other people don't seem to worry about that, like, I feel like my head's gonna explode. I am an understanding type of person. Understand what you're going through, dog. Sorry your cousin died. I feel like I am. I do not connect with characters in movies and cannot feel what they feel. I cried during Ocha about that cow monster thing that was just like a cow. I don't know. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. I told my brother to watch it. It made me cry and he made fun of me for crying, but you know, I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me unless you're super direct. Nah, I just think you're being nice. I don't know. You gotta like come up and grab the meat stick. You know what I mean? Let me know what you want, girl. I can see in my mind in exact detail things that I'm interested in. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It may be because I'm a simple guy with a simple brain with a probably pretty low IQ. I don't really see anything in my mind in detail. So yeah, I've got lists though. I keep lists of things that interest me, even when they have no practical use. For example, sports statistics, train schedules, calendar dates, historical facts and dates. Not like that, but yeah, I've got the list. I've got lists. I just said it. I mean, come on. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to oscillate myself to shut them down. I just said it earlier. Sometimes I feel like my social battery is draining. I just gotta like go somewhere that's not quiet. I don't like the quiet. I play stuff in the background at all times because the quiet freaks me out a little bit. I don't know why, but yeah. I feel like this is all going in a bad direction, guys. I don't know if we're gonna like the results. I cannot tell if someone's interested or bored with what I'm saying. I feel like I do kind of have a hard time judging if I'm being entertaining to people, unless it's on stage as a comedian, but like in just general, a quieter, more somber situation, I don't know. I'm gonna say never true on that one. The same thing, like clothes or temperature can feel very different to me at different times. That's true. It freaks me out too, man. Like sometimes the temperature of a room will feel different when I walk in it, and it makes me, I don't know, man. It makes me freak out a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. I get anxious. It's not really freak out. I get anxious. I feel very comfortable with dating or being in social situations with others. I'm very awkward dating dating, so I don't feel very comfortable in both those situations. I feel pretty good in social situations though, like just kicking it with people. But yeah, I'll say true now and when I was young. Sometimes a thought or a subject gets stuck in my mind and I have to talk about it even if no one is interested. Yeah, there's sometimes I do get thoughts where I just gotta get them out with somebody. Like I gotta talk to somebody about it. It's helped that I've started writing jokes because I can just write a joke about it and then I can talk to an audience about it, you know? Sometimes people don't be wanting to hear my BS. I do certain things with my hands over and over again, like flapping, twirling sticks or strings, waving things by my eyes. Not only do I do that, but I was sitting here doing this as I'm taking the test, and I also tap my feet and my legs, like I'll jiggle my legs and stuff. So yeah, I do stuff like that. Done it my whole life. I've never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. That's somewhat true. Like most people have a completely different outlook on life and what you should do in life than I do. So I'm gonna say true. I am considered a compassionate type of person. That feels like it's something for other people to say, and I haven't like heard a lot of people say that, yeah, Chris is a really compassionate guy. So I'm gonna say never true. I feel like I am, but I'm not like considered. I'm not known to be, I don't feel like. So hey guys, you need to start appreciating my compassion. I get along with other people by following a set of specific rules that help me look normal. Now, I will not conform. It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups. I'm gonna say yeah, but I don't feel like that should be a knock on me, but a knock on society instead, just because I don't like people that much. Sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noises like vacuum cleaners or people talking too much or too loudly. Yes. True now when I was young. Even at comedy shows, like if somebody's talking, like I don't know, man. It almost hurts me. Sometimes things that should feel painful are not. For instance, when I hurt myself or burned my hand on the stove, that's true now and when I was young. I've always thought I was just like a strong person or something, but like even my back break only hurt at certain points during it. Like I don't have pain unless it's like super extreme. Like minor pains like don't really bother me. I don't know. It's almost like you don't even feel it. Yeah, it's not painful. When talking to someone, I have a hard time telling when it's my turn to talk or to listen. Yeah, I run over people all the time and we talk over each other. I feel like I'm not the only one doing that though. I'm considered a loner by those who know me best. I feel like that's true. How to make friends and socialize is a mystery to me. You know, when you really think about it, it really is a mystery to me. Like I couldn't tell you like how to socialize and make friends. And there's some people that I've found that I find it very hard to socialize and make friends with specific people. It kind of happens naturally. So I mean, really, when it comes right down to it, how to make friends and socialize is kind of a mystery to me. So I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, I do socialize and I do make friends, but I don't feel like it's because I know how to. It calms me to spin around or to rock in a chair when I'm feeling stressed. Yes, always have. Always will. If I'm in a place where there are many smells, textures to feel, noises, or bright lights, I feel anxious or frightened. Very anxious. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. Listen, I would like to think I can, but I misinterpret things people mean all the time, so I have to say never true. I like to be by myself as much as I can. That's true. I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they are on filing cards, and I pick out the ones I need by looking through the stacks and finding the right one or another unique way. I think this is another dumb thing that I'm just too dumb to be able to do such a thing, because there's no way, dude. My brain don't work like that. Never true. I can't tolerate things I dislike, like smells, textures, sounds, or colors. That's true. Like the texture of onions in my mouth makes me want to vomit, so I can't do it. I don't like to be hugged or held. I'm a little awkward about it. If it's the right person, it's fine, but yeah, I'm gonna say true, because like I'm a little awkward. It is difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. Yeah, you kind of gotta tell me. You gotta use your voice. If you tell me what you expect of me, then I understand. I mean, you know, I like to have close friends. I do like to have close friends. It's nice. It's nice to have some people that you can talk to and stuff like that. I'm often told that I ask embarrassing. That's very true. Embarrassing questions. Yeah. That's me. Why does it smell like sardines in here? I tend to point out other people's mistakes. You know, answering that seems like I'm a bad person, but I don't do it in an asshole way. I want to see you grow as a person, you know what I mean? Or as an artist or something. So if you mess up and I think I can offer a way to do better, I'm going to offer the advice. You know, I just want to see you succeed, baby. So what do y'all think? Autistic or not autistic? Find out next time on... I'm just joking. Let's find out. How long is this drum roll, bro? 3 incomplete items. We failed the test, y'all. What have I done? You know what? I might not be autistic, but I'm certainly retarded. Cool. It was all stuff that I just forgot to click on. So, am I autistic? Finally. Score 148. Oh, I wonder how true this is. I'm between 130, the mean score of autistic people, strong evidence for autism, and 160, very strong evidence for autism. It's nice. Do note that no single test is conclusive, and not every autistic person necessarily scores above the defined threshold on each test. If you score low on the RADs, but still think you can be autistic, try taking a few other autism tests. Well, guys, I'm still undiagnosed though, okay? Autistic is the conclusion. Yay!